Now, your eyewitness weather forecast.
And good evening, Central New York. I'm meteorologist Jordan Reed. Although we might see an isolated or scattered rain shower out there, the good news is that we're not looking at the threat of severe weather like we were over the weekend. We are just dealing with a lot of cloudy skies out there right now as we take a live look at downtown Utica, and temperatures are starting to come down from the 60s that they were at earlier today. Right now we're at 49 with that northwesterly wind at 18 miles an hour. So that means the cold front has passed through the area. 26 it's gusting to, and that means it feels like 42. As far as the radar is concerned right now, again, we do have a few isolated or scattered showers down toward the southern and eastern portions of our viewing area, but up toward the north and west you are seeing drier conditions thanks to the fact that that cold front has passed through. We are seeing a lot of clouds though on much of the east coast, and you'll notice that ahead of the front the winds are out of the south and southeast, but behind the front, like they are here in Utica, the winds are out of the northwest, and that's what's going to bring in those cooler temperatures as we head through the overnight hours and during the day tomorrow. So you'll notice that here on our futurecast as we go through the next couple of hours, the rain and snow showers will come to an end, especially toward and after midnight, and then we'll just be left with a lot of clouds when you wake up tomorrow morning. And as we go through the day, we will see a lot of sunshine. However, the noticeable difference will not only be that wind, but the wind direction coming in out of the northwest and keeping temperatures only in the 40s for most of us. And then as we go through tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, we'll see clear skies, and that'll remain that way for the first part of the night as well before we see clouds increase. So again, there's that cold front moving through with temperatures dropping into the 30s during the overnight hours. So a far cry from the 60s to around 70 where we were today, and they will remain into the 30s and 40s during the day tomorrow. But again, the silver lining is that we will have a lot of sunshine out there, and then we'll be watching this system heading our way for Wednesday night and during the day on Thursday as well, except this looks like a mainly rain event for most of us with temperatures at or above 40 degrees. We'll be at or above 40 for most of us tomorrow from the Mohawk Valley onto the south, but as you head up toward the north, we'll have temperatures between 35 and 40 degrees. Those will be your cool spots up there. And as far as any potential rainfall goes, most of this, again, this is a 4-day total going from now through Friday, but again, most of that will occur during the day on Thursday with that next storm system heading through. And Thursday looks like the warmest day of the next 7, but before we get there, we'll have temperatures in the 40s both tomorrow and on Wednesday. And of course, tomorrow is the first day of spring as well, with chilly conditions, afternoon sunshine. We'll see a lot of clouds on Wednesday and a chance of rain during the afternoon. It'll be warm, wet, and windy, almost 70 degrees on Thursday with that next storm system moving through, but it doesn't last long. We're back to 55, which is a little bit above average, but certainly cooler by the time we get toward Friday with a lot of sunshine during the afternoon. And then we could be looking at temperatures just a little bit below that for both Saturday and Sunday, but it looks like we could see some more rain coming in those 2 days.
And Jordan, one thing we didn't show the folks at home is the muddy paw meter. Griswold is laying right down there, and his paws are covered right now. And this is going to be the outlook for pretty much the rest of the week. So coming up next on Eyewitness.
Nye Automotive Group. Come see why it's gotta be Nye. Now, your eyewitness weather forecast.
And a very good Monday evening to everybody. I'm meteorologist Jordan Reed, tracking a lot of clouds and tumbling temperatures as we head through the overnight hours. That's the case right now as we take a live look at downtown Utica. We're currently 41 degrees, but that west-northwesterly wind at 17 miles an hour, gusting to 29, is already making it feel like the freezing mark, and that temperature is going to come down another 10 degrees or so as we head through the overnight hours. So we have 41 in Rome, 39 in downtown Utica, 37 though in Lowville at this time. Sliding our way over toward the east, we still have some fairly good amount of numbers that are into the lower, if not the middle 40s, like Amsterdam at 45. Lake Pleasant, though, is at 40, and Webb is at 35. And we slide our way down toward the south. The same thing. We have a few numbers close to the Interstate 88 corridor that are into the 40s, like Oneonta at 44 at this time. But again, you'll all end up in the 30s as we head through the overnight hours. The good news is that the rain and snow showers will come to an end within the next 1, 2, maybe 3 hours, but we are not looking at that severe weather threat like we initially thought we would earlier today. Where we are seeing some severe weather, though, is down toward our south. We have a flash flood warning around the Philadelphia area, and we have several severe thunderstorm and tornado warnings for portions of the Delmarva Peninsula. But again, that's not any of our concern right now. What we are seeing, though, is, again, the rain and snow showers coming to an end through the overnight hours, and with those northwesterly winds, we'll be seeing temperatures in the 20s to right around 30 during the overnight hours, but The good news is that tomorrow, even though it will be chilly with temperatures only in the upper 30s to low 40s, we will be under a tremendous amount of sunshine out there. And as we go through late in the day, there could be a few isolated or scattered snow showers once again. Other than that, we'll just be dealing with a lot of clouds and temperatures in the 20s tomorrow night into Wednesday morning. Temperatures tomorrow will be in the 40s from the valley on south, maybe a few upper 30s in there as well. But temperatures to the north may struggle to get out of the freezing territory, with temperatures maybe even struggling to get to 30 in some locations up there. And again, with the wind, it'll make it feel even chillier. Then we have to talk about some rain heading our way for late Wednesday night into Thursday, maybe even a little bit of freezing rain at the onset up toward the north, but with temperatures making a run at 70 degrees through the day on Thursday, we'll be transitioning over to rain. We could see as much as a half an inch to an inch, just depending on where you are. Something we'll be keeping our eye on over the next couple of days. 30 degrees overnight tonight, cloudy, mainly dry. Sunrise tomorrow morning will be at 6:45, but those west-northwesterly winds 10 to 15 will make it feel like it's in the 20s for most of the night. Tomorrow's April 1st, so temperatures for this time of year should be right around 50 degrees. We'll be right around 41, so well below average. It'll be chilly and it'll be windy, so it'll feel like it's in the 30s for most of the day, but there will be a decreasing amount of cloudiness, and sunset will be at 7:30 p.m. for the first time this year, so you'll actually be able to enjoy that sun a little bit later in the day. 41 for tomorrow, a little bit more cloudy, but even warmer as we go through Wednesday. 47 for the high, and then it's warm, wet, and windy with a high of 69 on Thursday. Friday, we clear out for morning clouds, afternoon sun, but 55, so cooler for this time of year, and then that lasts into the weekend as well with several rain chances.
And Jordan, I know Mother Nature pulled a bit of an early April Fool's joke with us. We were expecting thunderstorms today, but thankfully those passed us over, and we had a little bit of sun and some warm temperatures.
That's for sure. Definitely got the opportunity to get out and enjoy it.
Even though there was some pretty bad wind.
Yeah.
Either way, we've got the latest hockey and NCAA results coming up.
Now, your eyewitness weather forecast.
And a very good Monday evening to you once again. I'm meteorologist Jordan Reed, tracking a lot of clouds as we head through the overnight hours and chilly temperatures as well. That's the case right now in downtown Utica as we take a look live there right now, where we have a temperature of 38 degrees, but that west-northwesterly wind at 20 miles an hour gusting to 29 is already making it feel like 28. So those temperatures, along with the wind chills, are going to come down another few degrees as we head through the next few hours. So 37 downtown Utica, 38 in Rome, 36 though in Lowville. As we slide our way over toward the east, we're seeing a few warmer numbers out there right now. We have 35 up in Webb, but all the way up at 42 in Amsterdam, and as we slide our way toward the south, we have temperatures in Chenango and Otsego counties on either side of 40 degrees right now, which is exactly where Oneonta is at this time. And we are also seeing in the southern and eastern portions of our viewing area some rain or snow showers, rather light in nature. Most of this is not making it to the ground, but we are still seeing that, and that is going to be the case over the next 1 to 2 hours, thanks to that cold front moving through. So in the wake of that cold front, we'll have west-northwesterly winds continuing overnight and through the day tomorrow, and that's just going to add to the chill and make it feel well below average for the first day of April. So again, we have those rain and snow showers coming to an end within the next hour or two, and we'll just be dealing with cloudy skies during the overnight hours. And as we go through the afternoon, we'll see a lot of sunshine out there, with temperatures not making much headway in spite of the sunshine. And then we'll have increasing clouds tomorrow night, and there could even be a few lake effect rain or snow showers out there, especially to the northwest, but I don't expect much, if any, accumulation from that. What I do expect, though, is temperatures to be well below average for this time of year, thanks to that northwesterly wind, and that'll just add to the chill. So we'll have wind chills in the 30s throughout the day. Temperatures will be into the 30s up toward the north, between about 30 and 35 degrees. And as you head down toward the south, we'll have temperatures in the upper 30s, if not the low 40s out there. But again, feeling like the 30s with that wind. And then we have some more rain to talk about Wednesday night into Thursday. Could start as a little bit of freezing rain up toward the north, but with temperatures making a run at 70 degrees, if not the upper 60s, we'll have no freezing rain as we go through Thursday. This will be a plain rain event, and most of that occurs along and just to the north of the Mohawk Valley, where there could be around, if not a little bit more than an inch of rain. Cloudy but mainly dry overnight tonight. Temperatures either side of 30, but with those west-northwesterly winds around 10 to 15 miles an hour, it'll feel like it's in the upper teens, if not the low 20s out there. Sunrise tomorrow morning at 6:45. And as we go through the day tomorrow, again, April 1st, but it won't feel like it with temperatures in the low 40s. Chilly, windy, but we will have decrease in cloudiness. And sunset tomorrow will be at 7:30 for the first time this year. As we go through Wednesday, it's a little bit warmer, but it's even more cloudy, and there will be some wind on top of that. 47 for the high. Thursday is well above average, but we will have warm and windy conditions, and it could be quite wet out there as well. And then we'll have temperatures into the 50s with rain going into the weekend.
And Jordan, I know you didn't put up the muddy paw meter, but earlier tonight, Griswold, he's laying out in the sports center right now. His paws are very muddy right now, and it's going to be that situation for the rest of the week. So might be a good idea to put the boots on. And then Jordan, another thing, we were expecting thunderstorms today, weren't we?
Yeah, that was for sure, and we definitely did not see that materialize, which I think many of us are grateful for that.
Sounds like Mother Nature pulled a bit of an early April Fool's joke on us, Jordan. So
for sure.
Thank you for that. Coming up next on